Hey, good morning, everyone. So, for today, we're going to continue our lesson yesterday, all about triangle inequalities. So, this will be our example for today. So, we are still on hinge theorem. So, let's check first for the conditions. The two triangle must have two congruent sides in order to apply hinge theorem. So this will be the first triangle, this one, and this is the second triangle. So as you can see, this side is congruent to this side. Okay, so that's the first pair. The second one is this one. So this is this side is common to both triangles because of reflexive property. Therefore, we can apply hinge theorem here because two sides are congruent. So let's check the details. Um, so the opposite of 120 degrees is 4x minus 4, while the opposite of 140 degrees is 28. So which one do you think is greater than? Okay. 4x minus 4 or 28? So the answer will be 28 since the opposite is 140. So we're going to write that like this. So 28 is greater than 4x minus 4. Okay? Then, by using the addition property of equality, we're going to transpose negative 4. So it will become positive 4. Okay? So 28 plus 4 equals 32 greater than 4x. Then we have to divide both sides by 4. So 32 is greater than 4x. Divide both by 4 to cancel this. So that will give us 8. So 8 is greater than 8. Okay, so that is by applying the division property of equality. So by reversal property of equality, we can also say that x is less than 8. Okay, so that will be step 1. For step 2, so to get the second inequality, remember that the measure of the length of the triangle must not be less than or equal to 0. So therefore, we write 4x minus 4 is greater than 0. So this one. Then we should transpose negative 4, so it will become positive 4. Okay, so 4x is greater than 4. Then 4x is greater than 4. We divide both by 4. So to cancel this, and that will give us 1. So x is greater than 1. Okay? So this is our first answer in step number 1. X is less than 8. And combining them, x is greater than 1. Okay? So we read this as the value of x should be greater than 1 but less than 8. So what are those numbers? Greater than 1 will give us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? But less than 8. So these are the possible values for x. Greater than 1, less than 8. Okay? Okay, so let's recall the meaning of hinge theorem. So hinge theorem states that if two sides of one triangle are congruent to the two sides of another triangle, but the included angle of the first triangle is larger than the included angle of the second, then the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second triangle. So let's try to answer this one. So refer to each figure given, write an inequality relating the given pair of angle or segment measures. So when you say write an inequality, so we're expected to write less than or greater than. Okay? So on this one, let's identify first the two congruent sides. So this side and this side, right? Okay. So the opposite of angle 1 is 10. The opposite of angle 2 is 7. Therefore, angle 1 is greater than angle 2. Okay? So that's it for number 1. For number 2, let's identify the two congruent parts. So this side and this side. It has measurements here, 5, 5, and this one is through reflexive property. So the opposite of angle 1 is 8, the opposite of angle 2, 7. So therefore, angle 1 is greater than angle 2, right? Okay, so for number 3, let's identify the congruent side, this one and this one. So the opposite of XB is 24. The opposite of ZB is 26. So therefore, XB is less than ZB because the opposite of XB, 24, opposite of ZB, 26. Okay, very easy, right? Okay, next, number 4. HJ, where is HJ? This one. And KP, this one. The opposite of HJ is, so this one means it is a right angle, so therefore it measures 90 degrees, while the opposite of KP is only 85. So therefore, HJ is greater than KP. Okay? Number 5. The opposite of angle 1 is 5. The opposite of angle 2 is 9. So therefore, angle 1 is less than angle 2. Okay, on this one, 3 and 4, the opposite of 3 is 5. The opposite of 4, 6. So therefore, angle 3 is less than angle 4. Okay, so very easy. Okay, so this will be your activity for today, your learning task of the day. So write the range of the possible values of x for the figure below. So this is similar to my first example. Okay, so you can see here the congruent parts. So this side and this side. Okay, the opposite of 2x minus 4 is 8. The opposite of 86 is 14. So therefore, we can say that 2x minus 4 is less than 86, right? So from here, you can get the value of x. Okay? So if you have the value of x for this one, so you just transpose negative 4, then add it to 86. Ah, add it to 86, then divide it by 2. For the next equation, you'll have 2x minus 4 must be greater than 0. Okay, so you just transpose this, then divide. Okay, so you'll have two numbers, so just write x here. Then whatever you got here, then greater than or less than here. Okay, so that will be all for today. So for your uh, challenge activity, you may answer this. if you can. Okay, so this is a challenge activity. So you have to find x. So that's it for today.